everyone. I wanted to jump on here and kind of give you guys a virtual tour. Not everybody has had the opportunity to stop by and check out our facility. So we are after hours, so we don't have any kiddos in here, but I did want to show you guys our facility, the classrooms, everything like that. So here we go. All right, so how we get into the building, we do have a door code that is per family. So every family will have their own door code. And then once they are inside the building, this is our foyer area. So when you walk in, this is what you'll see. This is our office area. So if you ever have questions or anything you need to talk to the office, this is where we will be. And then we have newsletters that go out every month. I send it on a text message on Remind 101, but then I also have printed newsletters right here. And then for any of my school age kids, they also have a no pickup list that they can mark down if we are not going to pick up their kids. And then we have a couple more things that parents can take with them if they need access to it. We do have a TV up here. We'll post pictures of fun things that they get to do, and then also announcements up here. So you'll have different things that you'll see on this TV up here. And then yes, our horse does work, and they get to ride the horse all the time, and then they get to sit on that wagon and pretend to be cowboys. So over here is our parent resource corner. So there's all kinds of resources, developmental milestones, good information on ENTs, breastfeeding, WIC, those kind of things. So we have those available there. And then one thing I did want to show you in the office real quick, we do have a camera system. So all of our footage is on a live feed in the office, and you'll be able to see the classrooms, and then it is recording sometimes up to 2 weeks, depending on the amount of storage that we have there. Okay, so when we walk down this way, we have 3 separate hallways. This is our baby hallway down this way. This is 6 weeks through 2 years, and then down this hallway is our 2 years through 4.5, 5 down that way. And then down here we have our Jumpstart, which is our 5-year-olds, and kinder through 5th down that way. So we're gonna start down here. This is our baby hallway, and we're gonna start with our infant room. This is our 6 weeks to 6 months. So the infants in here, we can have a max of 10 to 2 teachers at one time. These are their pack and plays. The parents do provide pack and plays and until they are 12 months and walking. And then we have a changing area in here. So this is their kind of restroom changing area. They Jack and Jill with the classroom next door. So these mats get put down for the changing time, and they'll change each child on the mat. And then also we have their diaper buckets. So each child will use their own diapers, their own wipes, and their own cream in here. And then most of our babies in here are on table food. Bottles. And if they do want to start any type of food, the parents do provide that until they are on table food. But these are their little baskets that we can put their extra snacks and stuff in. Okay, so this is 6 weeks to 6 months. And then they have the best art, so we'll always display the art up there too. And each day they'll get a daily sheet, and then they'll get artwork that they had for the day. And they each have their folders, so this is where their art will be kept. And then we walk across the hallway to the next classroom. This one we call Infants 2. They are 6 months to 12 months in here. Now they're a little bit older, so we have seats that they can feed in. They can take their bottles in. And then we also have a lot more on table food down this way. And then same thing, parents provide the cribs until they are 12 months and walking. And then in here, the parents provide different snacks until the kids are officially on table food. And then once they are on table food, then we provide everything from there. And then the same thing with their restroom and their Jack and Jill restroom that does with the next class over. And then each child has their own diaper buckets in there. Okay, So this is 6 months to 6 weeks. And when they do their circle time and everything like that, they do it down here on the rug, and they'll pull down their circle time stuff for the kids to interact with. And then this hallway is kind of a dual purpose area. So we do get to use this hallway anytime the kids can't go outside. We'll shut all the doors, and then we have balls, and we have little bubble machines, and we have tunnels that they can use this area, this hallway, to just have an active play space so that the groups can separate in the classroom. And in this classroom, we have, this is what we call our baby classroom. And in this classroom, they are 12 months to 18 months. And some are not officially walking just yet. So we do have a few pack and plays, but otherwise they're gonna start sleeping on mats in here. We do have some of the younger ones that we sit down at the bucket seats. And then as they get a little bit older, we are training them to come down to the chairs. And then in here, when they take a nap, they will nap on mats. These mats are what we lay out at nap time, and we lay them out onto the floor, and then the kids, we put their sheet and their blanket on, and the kids get to have nap time inside the classroom on the mats. And these are kind of the toys that they'll get to play with, and then they also have different manipulatives and things like that that they get to pull out. And then the next class across the hall is toddlers. So this classroom is 18 to 24 months. Kind of another transitional age. So when they first come in, they're used to the red chairs. So they'll sit down at the red chairs. Once they get a little bit older, closer to 2, then we're going to start using the bigger gray chairs. And then that's what they will be in throughout their preschool too. So in this age, we do have like a little circle area over here that's really nice for story time, and sometimes we'll go in there and do circle time. But otherwise, when they do circle time, they're going to sit down right here on the rug, and then we'll go over the circle time materials with them there. Yep. And they also have a playtime rug right here too. Okay, so now we're gonna take a little peek outside on the baby hallway playground. So out here, we have a shaded area, a cover, and this is where the toddlers will get to play. There's lots of wood chips, so we don't allow our infants and babies to go on there just yet, but the infants and babies would have a chance to come down and play on the bikes, and then also play in the grass area over here too. So they have a good little area that they're going to be able to play and get all those wiggles out. Okay, so that was our baby hallway. So next we are going to move down to our preschool hallway. So in our preschool hallway, we also have a kitchen down this way. So we prepare an AM snack at 9, a hot lunch at 11, and a PM snack at 2, and a PM snack at 4. So this is our kitchen. This is where everything gets prepared, and anytime that we have changes to the menu, we would mark it on here so that you're aware of it. And then also, if your child has to receive medication, there are certain times that we do hand out medication, and we have you sign it up here, and then the parents would also store it in here too. This is our kitchen. This is where we prepare all the snacks and the foods for the kiddos. Okay, and then we're coming down the preschool hallway. The kids hang their backpacks out on the hooks out there. Each kid has a bag tag labeled that will have their name on it, so we're able to differentiate the backpacks. And then they will also have their artwork that they can take home, the different artworks that they did in class. This is our young two's classroom. So they're 2 to 2.5. And this is how most of our preschool classrooms are set up. They have the tables on one side, and then they have the centers on the other. And when they do circle time, they sit down and they go over all the circle time stuff right here on the rug with their teachers. And then we have different centers that they're allowed to go into. And then this classroom is a potty training class. So this is our potty training, our changing station right here. And then the kids in this hallway, they do have their diaper buckets up here, and we'll use each child's for them only. And then they also have outside access to the playgrounds, and then they have smaller potties so that they can potty train in this room too. And then let me take you down to the next one. We're gonna have older twos, which is 2.5 to 3. This classroom, they do have to be potty trained before they can move on to the next classroom. And same thing, they have the changing station here. They really work on potty training girls and boys restrooms. And then it's laid out the same, where we have tables on this side and then centers on the other side with a circle time wall in the middle. And they will also have outside access to the playground right here too. All right, so the next age group that we're going to, it's right here across the hall. This is the 3s class. So they are 3 to 3.5. They do have to be potty trained before they can come into this room. And then they have their center side over here, their table side over here. We have lots of art supplies and little manipulatives for them to play with. And then they also have girls and boys restrooms. And then in this classroom, they have 2 groups. Each caregiver has their own group, and they take turns within the classroom. And then the last class that we have down this way is our pre-K class. So this classroom is the year before kindergarten. Usually they are 4.5 to almost 5 in this room. And this room is laid out the same as our other pre-K rooms, but their schedule is going to be a little bit different. We're gonna lay it out like a kindergarten day. So they're gonna have language and literacy time, social and emotional time. They're gonna have physical health and social studies. Their day is gonna mirror what they're gonna be expecting in kindergarten. And same thing, Jack and Jill bathrooms with a classroom next door, having girls and boys restrooms. And then in here, they are definitely doing everything they can to get prepared for kindergarten. So we're gonna be able to write our first and last names, be able to cut, paste, and color, paint, all the things that they're gonna need to know going into kindergarten. And then over here, these 2 classrooms that we were just in are do not have outside access to the playground. So they use this hallway door right here, and then that's how they'll get access. So they have a little gated area. We have our bikes, we have our picnic tables out here, and then that is how they will get out to the playground. And then I will also show you guys the preschool playground. So you can see this will be where our 2s through the 4s stay out here. Okay, so this is their area. There was those picnic tables over there where the bikes are. This is their play area. And they have swings and a fort. And then they also have like a water fountain out here too. So this is the preschool playground. And then lastly, I will take you down to the school age room. So the school age room, we have our Jumpstart class in there. So they are my older 5-year-olds that kind of missed that cutoff for kindergarten. And then in the afternoons, we get the schoolers that are kinder through 5th grade. So I'll take you, oh, let me poke my head in the library too, so you can kind of see the library. So sometimes when my preschool hallway can't go outside due to bad weather, we definitely have this area that they can come to and still stay on schedule and split up from their other co-teacher. So we have books, we have puzzles, we have games, and then also we do have a TV available. So if we have some hard things to explain, topics or themes, for example, like construction, we do have the ability to come in here and pull up a YouTube video that will explain excavators to the kids and that kind of stuff. We are also a Christian-based preschool, so we do have a Christian curriculum that we do on Fridays, and they can come in here and do worship time too. And this is just another view of the playground out there. And then we have our school age room right here. So the schoolers are here in the afternoons, but Jumpstart is here all day. In Jumpstart's classroom, this is my schooler room right here, and Jumpstart classroom is right here. So Jumpstart gets this room. They will do curriculum in here, they will do art in here, and then they also do their circle time in here. And then they use their whiteboard for circle time. And same thing, they do have the TV in here. Anytime that we're teaching any topics, that we'll be able to have a video to explain it just a little bit better. And they have different manipulatives and different things that they get to do. And then they also have their mats in here. And so their mats, we will get to take a nap out here for the first semester. So Jumpstart usually naps out here. Okay, then here we have a lot of different centers that we have for our school age kids. They have the choice of going to different centers and getting to do different things. Huge home living. They love home living. Then we have cars, we have blocks, we have all kinds of things that they get to play with when they come back from school. And then also we have what's called a sports court. So in here, it's kind of like an indoor basketball court. So they have this, they kind of have all of the space in here that they can play games and different activities for them to do, different things on the shelf. Yeah, so we call that the indoor sports court. And then also we have an arcade room. So the arcade room has Wii's and Xboxes and different things that they get to do back here. So they're excited about that. And then we have boys and girls restrooms that they get to go to. And then we also have water fountains. This is a cleaning closet. And then anytime that they're over here on the tables, we call this table side. This is where they will get to play with table toys. And here is where they keep all, let me find the light, where they keep all their table toys. So they get different turns that they can come in here and pull out different toys. They get to collectively decide if we're done playing with that and we're gonna move on to the next one. So lastly, we have our school age playground, Jumpstart playground and school age playground. So out here we do have picnic tables, which is really nice when it's nice weather that we can come out here and eat lunch or eat snack. We call this the fort, where they have the nice shaded area where they have the playground. Then we also have the swing area. And then down there we also have our outdoor sports court where we put some basketball goals in out there. And then on the other side of the fort, we do have a soccer field. And then they can play different sports and games outside of the soccer field. So yeah, that is our school. I hope that you enjoyed the tour. I hope it was informational, or at least be able to show you what it looks like in here. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. If you would like to come in and tour it for yourself during business hours, you'll be able to introduce to the teachers, and I can definitely give you guys more information. But thank you so much. Thanks for checking us out, and hopefully we'll meet you soon. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.